boot, 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 bobbing along. Hi, we're Stuart and Emmie, and we live in our 57-foot narrowboat, Annie. It's the end of July, and our engine has reached the end of its life, so we are currently trapped in Newark until we can be moved for repair. Join us today as we explore Newark via an art trail, and life continues.
To find our first bench, we were off for an adventure in the park. The first bench is called Shimmer and Shine and was made by local artist Carla D. The book bench is based on a poem by Edmund Spenser about how there are said to be 30 different fish and 30 different streams that come into the River Trent. Slow Moving Millie is actually the artist's uncle's boat and is named for a past dog. It's also based on the styles of the book The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Pfister, which is why we were very excitedly looking for the rainbow fish.
Stu spotted the rainbow fish. Oh. What's next, Stu?
Number 2 in Newark Castle and Garden.
Ooh.
Over there.
Oh yeah, there's the castle. I seem to be surprised every time I see the castle. We've actually spotted the second book. There are actual children on it at the moment. Boo!
Not cool.
So we're going to look at the castle gardens first.
Even in its ruined state, Newark Castle is an impressive structure. There's been a fortification here since about the 1100s, as it's where the Great North Road crosses the River Trent and was always considered an area of tactical importance. Newark Castle is famous for two things. It's the place where Bad King John ate his last meal, and it's also a stronghold during the English Civil War. It was a royalist stronghold and actually never fell during the whole of the Civil War, and was finally dismantled at the end of the war on order of the parliamentarians, and has basically been in a similar state ever since. And from this window you can see the park and our first bench.
It's about escapism in books.
Yeah.
This one has a boat too. Oh, it's the castle barge. Oh, it's the castle. Where next, Stu?
Probably into the town centre, I think. Yeah. The Butter Market.
Hooray! Lead the way.
This bench honours the Polish airmen that were stationed in Newark, particularly Corporal Sapek, who was their mascot dog and used to fly with them on long-range missions.
Very tempting. That's what I was just looking at.
We really liked about this bench how the artist had reflected the market square opposite. Next one is
in front of the
the big church there, which is apparently one of the tallest churches in the country.
Ooh.
There's a plaque called Church Eat.
It's a pretty garden.
We had a lot of fun with this one, spotting various different fairy tales and nursery rhymes in the illustrations. While Emmie was busy filming this mattress, I had a quick pop into the church. Some of us are classier than others. This bench follows a similar theme as the previous one, but features more modern buildings as well, which we thought was a really nice touch. So this is
We just did 6.
So we're 7's right on the periphery here, so we're looking for Barnaby Gate first.
Okay.
This is a tiny little church. Odinist Temple. Which sounds pretty old school.
Original old religion of the English people.
Oh, so there is actually a big pagan cemetery here.
Ah.
What a tiny door. The Odinists were small. And while I was still filming the church, Emmie disappeared to film a little food store. Alphabets, as well as having traditional letters on it, also had sign language and braille to show how people might interact differently with the alphabet. I like the little braille lumps on the back, and look, it's got it like tells you what some of them are.
Oh yeah, they're proper.
This is Newark Library, and the bench here reads, "Books are uniquely portable magic," which is a quote by Stephen King. On the back, it also has another quote saying, "Never underestimate the big importance of small things," which is a quote by Matt Haig, who is a local author from Newark. This might not be anything, but it might be something. Them.
Not really sure.
Love places like this, but they're often not built for a man of my bulk. Well, that's damn tempting, isn't it? The worst wrench bench in the world at the moment that I've been using to do boat repairs and tidying stuff up. And this feels like a wrench. This fantastical bench actually features past and present pubs hidden within the drawings itself. This artist is a traditional canal artist and has painted the old ragdoll coming down the River Trent. It's a really nice piece of work. Our last book bench! Hooray! This lovely celebration of education was designed by Newark Art College but created with local primary school children.
So I was going to film us trying to unscramble the letters and work out what it was, but Stu has already figured it out.
It's pretty easy.
Each book bench had a letter that you could collect to create a phrase when you unscrambled them. And of course the phrase is "I love Newark."
Boop! Sucks that we should be in our home mooring now. Yeah. And instead we're still in Newark and you're going off again. And I'm going to miss you. Still feeling pretty positive, but yeah, this is a kicker. Bye bye. I don't think you can see her. To have the engine go now, when we're so close to our final mooring point, to go back to the silly bollocks of Emmie going away for work and to be with her gran, where he should by this point be doing all this together now, and we're not. Anyway. Boop! Thought I'd go out and do the rubbish, and there's a massive CRT dry dock here, which is cool, Newark Town Lock. I think there's bins. There was bins marked on the map. Doesn't mean that they're still here. This is quite heavy, so I hope they are. Ah, yes, such bins. There's meant to be proper recycling here. That was what was marked on the map. Good recycling. Boop! I set my tomatoes a competition to prove how much they love me by seeing who's the first one to fruit. Now, my money was originally on this big box, this big tub, the tub with Travis on, because it's the biggest of the tomatoes and it's probably the most numerous, but there's stiff competition. So these little guys aren't doing so well, but this one's got a nice chunky tomato on it. And then this one in the middle, no idea what it is, has got this big fatty on it and has also got some other nice looking tomatoes going on. And then at the back here, I didn't have much hope for the ones at the back here, because a lot of these are the ones that I propagated myself. Now, yeah, we all know my potatoes aren't going to do anything. But look at this guy, big old chunk. And then on the other side, if I can get to it without falling in the river, this one's not doing too much, but there are some little fruits. And then this one's a curveball, because this one's got some funny shaped ones that I think are yeah, they're dead, aren't they? Let's get rid of the funny shaped ones. Yeah, they're dead. But it has got some nice... Oh, I don't know, that doesn't look very healthy. What is that horrible noise? This one's been ruled out of the competition because its tomatoes were all looking a bit manky. Except for this one. That one's cute. Since we've been at this mooring, there has been the strangest collection of music coming out of the flat block there. At the moment it's Wonderwall and Three Blind Mice. Earlier it was like European dance music and The Wheels on the Bus.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Next time our narrowboat is being lifted out of the water and heading on by road, so do subscribe if you're not already. And a massive thank yous to Jay, PK and Jean and Larry for the Buy Me a Coffee donations, which are very much appreciated. Thank you so much to you all for your support. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. Have a lovely fortnight. Bye.